Well, there. Good evening, my fellow friends, colleagues, and associates. This is John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, coming at you tonight. Actually, in the morning, I should say the wee hours, but I always get my videos out, my streams out before I go to bed. It is March 4th, and again, a little bit of craziness this week in case you guys haven't been following me, but I'll let you know that in a minute. Welcome to my new subscribers, new people just visiting today. And every week we have a new series, and every day we have a specific topic that gets more uh, entrenched in what we're talking about. If you are here for the first time, well, why not go ahead and scan that QR code? Incidentally, you can take your phone and scan it, and that will direct you over to my link tree. So that's Linktree, linktr.ee/JOHNCMORLEY, serial entrepreneur, SERIALENTREPRENEUR. If you are one of my existing subscribers, well, welcome back. It is always great to have my loyal subscribers, and hopefully my new people will become just like my old loyal subscribers. So why it's been a little hectic for me, in case you guys have been following. So I'm in a play that we're doing here in the Frank Lights Oakland Wyckoff area. We've been working on it for several months. And so getting home a little bit later and doing things. So that's why it's been a little bit crazy. This was Tech Week with costumes and mics and everything. And tomorrow is opening night, 7:30 p.m. at the Rampo High School. And Saturday, so it's Friday and Saturday at 7:30. And on Sunday, it is going to be in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. So great show. Definitely catch that. Lots of great singing and lots of dances. And so a lot of good music. And it has a theme to Greece. So you're going to really love it if you come and see it. And tickets are only $15 at the door. Plus, if you're a senior and you come on Sunday, it's only $10. And you get free food if you're a senior on Sunday. Special little perk we have there for the seniors. So we're talking about something very, very important, something very, very near and dear to my heart. You know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? That is how and why we should be grateful. So we'll take my ritual again. I'll take my ring off as I explain my ritual. And when I take my ring off, I start going through all the things I'm grateful for. So today, and to put you into a frame set of abundance, if you're out and about and you're thinking that you don't have abundance, well, think about things that are abundant around you. So you could be driving, it could be raining. Think about the abundant raindrops. Think about the abundance of people in the world. Think about the abundance of streetlights. Think about the abundance of parking spaces. Think about the abundance of cars on the road. Think about the abundance of trees. Think about the abundance of little tiny pebbles in the road, the highway. Think about the abundance of air that you can breathe every day. Think about the abundance of color, of images in the world. There's so much to see. So when you start approaching the world with abundance, your mindset starts to change. But I have to tell you, this does not happen overnight. So you have to keep practicing it. And you can't get discouraged if you don't see it right away, because you have to have faith that it's going to show up. Now, I want to tell you that you remember the other day I told you I met these friends of mine, these 7 deer where I live. And life has been a little different since I've seen those deer. I've been a little more cognizant of what's going on. And, being in a show, sometimes you get people that, how can I say, they get a little bit harried. They get nervous. And if you're just a kind of one step in your way, they maybe get a little rude. They don't mean to be, but they get nervous and they get frustrated. So, one of the things I'm grateful for is having a lot of patience. And so, by having a lot of patience, I can just do what our show says, which is just go with the flow. And when you do that, people come back to you when they're a little bit rude to you. They come back to you and they're nice to you because, they didn't mean to be that way, right? So I'm very grateful today for being in this play. I am grateful for the times that we're going to celebrate with my fellow cast members on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at our cast parties. You know, and I want to ask you right now, have you spent at least 5 minutes in the last 24 hours thinking about what you're grateful for? If you have not, why haven't you? Life is so precious. Everything we do in life is precious. And we need to embrace a spirit of gratitude. Now, you might be saying to me, John, I'm having a rough time. I had a gentleman actually message me on my YouTube channel. And you know what he said to me? He said, John, he said, thank you. Thank you for giving me inspiration and helping me through the hard times. And I love hearing feedback like that. When I know that I can impact your life and give you a purpose or help you find your purpose or help you become a better version of yourself and help other people become better versions of themselves from you, that lights me on fire. That ignites me. That's one of my biggest passions. I know that a lot of people in this world become stressed, they become worried, they become harried. But the truth of the matter is, when you let down your stress, things start to flow. Let's talk about water, right? If you have water, and let's just say, there's a dam and you're holding the water back, right? You're holding it back. But if you let that come out, then the water flows everywhere. Of course, you don't want that to happen. That's why we have dams. But when you let water flow or you let anything flow, right? We say something all the time. I say that something goes where something flows. Do you remember what that was? Something flows. So what flows? Energy. Attention goes where energy flows. And when you can think about that, when you can sit in a chair and you can sit in peace, and you can understand that maybe things have been hard for you, I want to tell you that it's when things are hard that your breakthrough is about to happen. The universe tests us all the time to see, do we have the resilience? Do we have what it takes to get from point A to point B? Because if the universe just delivered something to us, it might not be as meaningful. I want to ask you something, friends. What does the word gratitude mean to you in terms of your life? Does it mean that you have infinite possibilities? Sure, it does. Does it mean that you can connect to new potentialities? Absolutely. Does it mean that you can grow from where you are today to where you could be tomorrow or next week or next month or next year? Absolutely. So, if all this is true, just answer one question for me. Why do people discount gratitude? Hmm. I think it's because gratitude is not black and white to some people, right? It's not black and white. It's confusing. And that happens because some people put a little bit of gratitude in something for a little bit of time. And then they stop because they're not getting what they want. And they go, well, I don't want to be grateful anymore because I didn't really get what I wanted. Somebody said something very interesting to me. When you, and sometimes I get religious, so I don't know if you guys follow this, but I'm Roman Catholic. When you ask a prayer, sometimes you get a yes, right? Sometimes you get a no, but that no happens because you can get something even better. So our Lord and the universe can say yes to you. That's great. It can say no to you because something better is on the horizon for you. Now, that's hard for a lot of people to encapsulate because, like, I need it now. You know that everything in this universe has a divine timing. And the older I get, I start to understand and appreciate this. I didn't believe in this many, many years ago. But now I understand that your life doesn't really unfold when you're in your teens or in your 20s or 30s. It just doesn't. Why? I think when you get older, you get more mature. And I think you've gone through lessons. And when you go through those lessons, you're able to embrace a spirit, a feeling, a vibration that will culminate by bringing other people of that like vibration to you. Today, I had a great meeting with somebody I've known for a little while, but I never met them in person. Actually, once I met them in person. And where I thought we were going in this meeting today was not where we went. We went there, but we went so many other places. So, what I ask you to understand is if somebody says no to you, you get a no, don't be crying or angry about that. Or if our Lord or the universe says no to you, that means no because something better is going to come your way. And sometimes you may get exactly what you want, but sometimes the answer is no because there is something being prepared that's going to be even greater than you imagined. You need to trust, you need to have faith, you need to believe. You need to have this attitude. When you have this attitude, oh my gosh, it's like people start appearing around you that want to help you. And it seems so surreal that this is happening, but it does. Now, the truth is, it won't happen if you're trying to manipulate people. It won't happen if you're trying to just have a self gain and not have a win win. So, in building gratitude, we call it the gratitude muscle. The more you're grateful, right? The easier it is to become grateful for other things. So, if you've never been grateful in your life for anything, start becoming grateful. You'll exercise the gratitude, grateful muscle, and things will just become on autopilot that you're just grateful. And when you start to fill your heart and your mind with this gratefulness, and we talked about the fact that our heart, and you've heard me say this before, our heart contains so many important values that are the essence of who we are as a person. And I don't know if you know this, ladies and gentlemen, but nothing in this world gets created without the heart. You're saying, John, what are you smoking? Well, I don't smoke. Don't smoke, don't do drugs or anything like that. Your heart is the essence of you. So when you want to manifest, that's not what we're really talking about today, but when you want to manifest, you have to put the energy in your heart. How do you do that? You focus on your heart and you focus on sending the intention through your heart. If you were to ask me 20 years ago, what is gratitude? I would have probably came back to you and said, it's being polite and being thankful. But I wouldn't have been able to tell you that it was the heart. I've only learned about gratitude in the last 5 years. I've only learned in the last 2 or 3 that gratitude comes from your heart and not from your mind. See, that is something that a lot of people in their teens, they're not ready to embrace that yet. Again, the body doesn't come with an owner's manual. I'm still looking for it. You can't find it on Amazon, so don't even try. The body wants to help you to be grateful, but it's not going to do it for you. You have free will, and you have to make the choice to be grateful. When you're grateful for the littlest things in life, and you hear me see this over and over again, more good things are going to come into your life. Develop a habit of putting gratitude on autopilot, and you're going to feel so amazing every day of your life. I mean, the more that I practice gratitude, the more that people just sort of show up to help my plan, to help me grow, to help me become a better version of myself, and to help them become a better version of themselves, and for them to help others become better versions of themselves. You're going to find that when you're grateful, you just sort of come in alignment with people. So today I had some people that were not the most friendly. I let that roll off my back. Are you a person that will embrace gratitude? If you had nothing, could you be grateful for something? If you had nothing, what could you be grateful for? Your life? The air you're breathing? If you have clothes, the clothes you're wearing? If you can see the vision you have, the ability to hear sounds, the ability to touch. So we have so many things in our body and just in our own little system that we can be grateful for every day. But there's so much outside you could be grateful for. So if you're not finding things outside in your world for whatever reason, go within and you'll find so many things you can be grateful for. Start putting yourself on autopilot with being grateful. And when you do that, you're just going to see all these possibilities open up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and it has been a privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you tonight. Be sure to like, love, and support my channels. And of course, tag your friends, colleagues, and associates and comment below. How is this video resonating with you? Does it make sense? If it does, tag them, share it out to everyone you know, and then go to youtube.com, type my name, John space E space M-O-R-L-E-Y space serial entrepreneur, and look for the key phrase, help keep our content free. Below that, click on the PayPal link and make the choice to buy my team a cup of coffee. We'll be so grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, new facilities, and even new staff to give you the most jaw-dropping motivational content available today to inspire you to take that action that'll be the difference in the future you've always wanted. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your night or morning, and I'll see you back tomorrow to give you another thing, but most importantly, to wrap up this whole week, this whole main topic series of how and why to be grateful. All right? Start practicing gratitude every day, and you'll see, ladies and gentlemen, your life will change right before your very eyes. Take care, everyone.